Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Burrow gonna open by putting it up. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
On 1st down, Burrow. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now to throw on 1st down. Open man, that's Charlie Jones. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it here with Moss. He's going to have a Bengals 1st down We're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Another try with Moss. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle. And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now, Burrow. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
Ready? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Moss. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Niners have the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. A chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time with Moss. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. For any offense, That's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
On fourth down, they snap it to Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll give up the middle to Moss. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Second down and 8. To throw is Burrow. And he's got it to the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go.
Burrow. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. It's 12.
To throw is Burrow. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll run with Moss. Powering forward. He's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They go once more with Moss. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Niners have got it. Woo. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Purdy on 1st down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth, and for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Gesicki, the man in motion. A run with Moss to begin the drive. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow to throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards.